What kingdom are we looking at? What phylum are we looking at? Mollusca. Phylum and what class? Common name either way, class or common name. Tooth shell or tusk shell? Yeah. Class name is SCAPHOPODA. You need to know the common name of this guy. So, well, first of all, it's a mollusk again. What class are we looking at?
Gastropoda.
Gastropoda. And specifically, what gastropod is this?
Cone shell.
Cone shell. Obviously, kind of a weird angle. What class are we looking at?
Cephalopoda.
Cephalopoda. And common name of this?
Nautilus.
Chambered nautilus. Yes, and there's chambered nautilus. What class? Bivalvia. You know what that one is? Common name? I think it's supposed to be a pismal plant, but it's not a very good pismal. What's that? It's obviously another polypsopod or bivalve, and the common name for this one is?
Giant.
Giant clam. Yeah. What is this common name?
Shipworm.
Shipworms. Okay, is that, what is that, a scaphopod or a polypsopod, or what is that? Bivalve. This is another bivalve. This is just a tricky bivalve. It's got a little tiny shell. This one? Yeah, it's obviously a rock with the thing in the hole. Boring clam. This one, I think it had a genus on it. Common name of this is what though? Just common name? It's California mussel. Middleus californianus is a scientific name. What's that? Scallop. This is your freshwater mussel. And so, what's this little bump here called? Say when you don't know the people. That's an umbo. Umbo. So this is the guy opened up. What's this area right here? Where it was connected? The hinge ligament is tissue, that's just the hinge. Easy one. What's this layer of tissue here? Mantle. Now this is with the mantle taken off. So you still got mantle down here. What's this thing right here?
Foot.
That's the foot. What are these?
Gills.
Gills. What are you going to find up in this membranous bag right here? Heart and kidney and intestine run through there as well. These two little flaps here are the labial palps. What's this muscle? One of the adductor muscles. I won't hold you posterior and anterior on this. Adductor muscle. Here's that guy sliced in pieces. Foot's down here. Here's the intestine going through. Stomach right here where it's bigger. And then you got this creamy looking stuff and this green looking stuff. And what's the green looking stuff? Digestive gland. And the creamy looking stuff? Gonads. What is that? Ephira, is that what you said?
Yeah.
That's what it is. What's an ephira?
Brittle starch.
Marble jellyfish. What phylum are we looking at now? Okay, what is this in English? What's the animal? Tapeworm. So it's flat. Platyhelminthes. Platyhelminthes. That's the phylum. And the class for tapeworms is Cestoda. This is a scolex, so we're looking at the whole thing. And you've got, are these eyes? What are, they're suckers. Suckers and hooks. Remember, the scolex is not a head, it's just an attachment device. Around here in the snout, see those are hooks. So what phylum are we looking at here? Got lots of holes, lots of spaces in it. Kind of spongy. Yeah, peripheral. This is the outside. This is an ostium, or ostia, for plural. Goes into an intercurrent canal, and the water goes through the prostopiles into a radial canal, and out an apopyle with a spongiocele, down up the spongiocele and out the ostia. You should make sure you know the whole water flow through there. No, the ostium is the hole. Intercurrent canal is the place just on the other side of it. So you go through the ostium to the intercurrent canal. And then and these ones that enter to the spongioscale, those are the radial canals. And the prosopiles, prosopiles are going to be right in here. Where would you find the schwannocytes? Schwannocytes. So schwannocytes line the radial canals. And canacocytes are on the outside. So what is one of these sections called? Proglotid, okay. And what are these big clusters of things here? What organ? Those are the ovaries. These are the yolk glands. This is the uterus, this little tube in the middle. All these spots are the testes. And out here you've got both the vagina and sperm duct are in there. And this is just the genital opening here. What are we looking at now? Cnidaria. Is this a polyp or a medusa? Polyp. Okay. And which of the three classes is this? So this is one that was growing in fresh water. That makes it a hydrozoan. But this is that Obelia. Okay. So on this double layer here, the outside is called, what the outside? It's a round perisarc. The outside, inside is cenosarc. And then you got some specialized structures. This one right here. That's called a hydrant. And this one over here with a little baby medusa in it. An angium or a reproductive polyp, either way. Okay, this is a cross section through a hydrant. Epidermis, gastrodermis, in between it is mesoglia, and then gastrovascular cavity. Gastrovascular cavity, they call it a colenteron. So you can use either one. Gastrovascular cavity is easier to spell. This is just showing it up close and personal, so you can see the three layers, two tissue layers, and the gelatinous layer. So epidermis, gastrodermis, and then mesoglia in between. Spicules. And what phylum do they belong to?
Peripherum.
Peripherum. Sponges. What kind of sponge is that?
Hexactinellida.
Hexactinellida, that's the class, yeah, glass sponge. Which class would this be? The one that almost all sponges are in Demospongiae. Okay, and what body plan is this? Is this leucon, aston, or cyclone? So it's definitely leuconoid. Multiple oscula. No real shape to it. One you looked at, the longitudinal section of that would be a cyclonoid one, the tubular one. This thing right here, these little strands. Portuguese man of war, Hungarians, class, hydrozoa. Polyp and medusa together. Polyp or medusa? Polyp. Common name? Sea anemone. So class. Anthozoa. This is a hydra. So on this hydra, what's this thing? Yeah, bud. And you got tentacles, a hypostome, the little bulb here with the mouth in the center of it. More coral, more anthozoa. What is this, a polyp or a medusa?
Medusa.
And if this is big and lives a long time, what class are we looking at? Jellyfish in it, Cyphozoa. What phylum is that? Anyway, this is a ctenophore. So that's why I think up here we got Ctenophora 2 points. Phylum ctenophore. And they have comb rows on them. That's what these little things here are. And they've got tentacles. And they're digestive tract goes through this way. It's got two anuses up here. Back to Platyhelminthes. Which class is this? Obviously not a tapeworm anymore. Is this, I think this is a fluke or a free-living one. This is a liver fluke, Chinese liver fluke. Clinorchus, class is Trematoda. And the parts on this, you should know, are the testes, the ovary, or I'm sorry, the uterus filled with eggs, that's why it's black. Ovaries back here. Yolk glands are little spots on the side. Digestive tract are these two pale lines at the back. There's an oral sucker right there. Well, what are those? Okay, these are cercaria larvae. So these are the larvae of the blood flukes or the liver flukes. And these are burrow into a fish or into you. So cercaria larvae. It's upside down, but that's a slug. This is the dorsal surface of one of these organisms, a really big one. And this is the dorsal surface of a more typical one right here. So it's Phytomollusca. What class is that? How about common name? That chitin. Class is Polyphacophora, many plates. That's got these 8 shells there. And this previous one, this is one of the biggest one in the world, Cryptochitin. That's one that you need to know the genus of. What is it? Cryptochitin? That's the genus, yeah. Common name is gumboot chitin. What phylum are we looking at now? Chinodermata, and which class? Asteroidea. And this is one that you're supposed to know the genus and species of. Pisastrocracius. Booker sea star. So remember on those